Good morning to all of you. I will be continuing with the lecture on how to key in data in SPSS, yeah, how to analyze data, how to do data cleansing, yeah. So I will not go very deep inside this topic. It's just a surface level, and in order for you to follow this class, you need to have SPSS program, yeah, the software. The software, the latest version, I think they have 26, yeah. You can get it from your technician. He can install, yeah, he can install that for you, yeah. So I think that we will see what is our, let me share the screen. Okay, let me share the screen. All right. The topic today is Introduction to SPSS, and it has to be hands-on of using SPSS. But the advantage of this class is this is a recorded version, so you can look at it, you can try it, and then you can replay it many times. Yeah. Okay. So under this learning outcome, you are to explore the SPSS software, apply data entry using SPSS software. You can use window software version 26, yeah, or you want to use 21, 22 is also fine, yeah, because here not much variation, yeah. Identify the variable list and data view in SPSS. So, as an introduction, what is SPSS? SPSS is a social package, yeah, for science, social science, yeah. So it's a statistic to process data, and it's a computer program for survey, yeah, for survey, authoring, deployment, data mining, text, collaboration, or deployment. That is the is a program, yeah. SPSS, what is the advantage? It can take data from almost any type of file and use them to generate tabulated report, chart, plot, distribution, and trends, and also can conduct very complex statistical analysis. Some of you might be thinking, I can also use Excel. Yeah, but Excel have their own limitation, yeah. And SPSS, it's more advanced. So those who students who are doing masters or PhD, they tend to go through this program. But not necessarily you attend the class one time, you can get the whole knowledge. But since you're doing undergraduate, so the expectation using SPSS is not very high. But I'll just teach you the basic thing, like how to enter data and what kind of test that you can do. Yeah. So from now until the end of this course, if I'm not mistaken, this is my 7th class. Yeah. But you have more than 10 topics here, so I'll try to combine the topics. If I can't finish it, then I might extend, yeah, my recording. All right. So for your level, we only learn the basic how to key in data, yeah, how to key in data, how to process the data. Process the data means how you do the test, yeah. That's when all the tests will come in: t-test, ANOVA, MANCOVA, ANCOVA, yeah, what correlation and so on. Features of SPSS. It is easy to learn and use. It includes a full range of data management system and editing tools. So it comes with the editing tool. Because when you analyze the data, you are supposed to present the data. So when you present the data, you need to copy the table. So to copy the table, you need tools. So we have editing tools here. Normally, our data that you get here when you process the readout, you need to submit together with here as an appendix. But I think for PIDC, it's not needed lah. It's not needed. Yeah, we only look out for the tables. So in our Google Classroom, I have uploaded some examples of research paper. Please find time to find the to read the papers to get some ideas. Yeah. All right. It provides in-depth statistical capabilities. It also offers complete plotting, reporting, and presentation features. So it's actually a bonus lah having SPSS. What is the function there? We have data editor. Data editor offers a simple and efficient spreadsheet for entering data and browsing our working data. And we also can save the data. We can create new data, modify the existing one. Each time you can keep on changing, modifying it. One can only have one data file open at a time. You cannot have so many data file open. Right. Entering data, so data editor offers data view. So the editor provides two view of the data view and the variable view. So data view, it actually displays the actual data value and define the value labels. Variable view display variable definition information including define variable and value label such as data type and etc. Output editor. Textbook will be displayed in pilot table, pivot table, can be modified. So what you get there, you can make it nicer, you can modify according to the references. If you're doing AP APA, then the table you must follow accordingly. So all these, they can do it for you. This SPSS program. You can also do chart editor. Chart editor, it can be modified in chart window. Saving data. We need to save it and give it a name. So the default extension name for saving file is SAV. So SPSS SAV. We can also retrieve already saved file. Okay. What is variable? This one is talking about the theory. We need to know the theory before we go to hands-on. So variable is a user-defined name of a particular type of data. Or to hold information. So variable here we're referring to like income, gender, temperature, okay, whatever research depends on the dosage. Just a minute. Income. These are considered as variable. What is the variable you are studying? Are you seeing the size of your tooth? Or are you looking at the knowledge of your patient? Are you looking at the attitude of the patient? So all that are considered as variable. Are you looking at the tolerance of the patient? So all that will come under variable. So array of variable is a collection of values of similar data type. All this you can key in. So variable, it can be numeric, it can be in comma, dot, scientific notation, can be in date, can be in currency, can be in string. Okay, so like numeric, numbers lah, we'll be using numbers. Sometimes scientific notation, like you're using pi, scientific notation. Date you collected the data. Currency, you're talking about currency like RM, string. So these are type of variables. So whenever you name the variable, you must begin with a letter. Names must not end with a period. Names must be longer than 8 characters. So the names cannot be more than 8 characters. So if you say knowledge, you must cut it short. If knowledge, you spell it out more than 8, cannot. It must be less than 8. Name cannot contain blank or special character, cannot put alias, all that cannot, yeah. Name must be unique so that when you see the name, you know what is your variable. Names are not case sensitive. It doesn't matter if you call your variable client, capital or small letter or typing error, it doesn't matter, yeah. Right. So steps in putting in your data, get your data into SPSS. We can open previously. So if you already save your data, you want to use back your data, you can save, you can retrieve it, or you want to add on. You manage to put in only 10, then you want to put some more 10 more data. You can open, you can edit the thing back. Okay, select a procedure. Select the variable for the analysis. Variable is the data file are displayed in the dialog box for procedure. And then you run the procedure. So results are displayed in the viewer. All right, after entering the data, yeah, we are now ready to analyze it. So already finished with data entry. After you finish your data entering, now you can analyze. Yeah. So what kind of analyze can you do? You can do report. You can do descriptive statistic. Descriptive statistic mean you can find mean, standard deviation, mode. You can custom tables. You can compare means. Yeah. If you have 2 groups or 3 groups. When you have 2 groups, you can compare the mean between 2 groups. When you have 3 groups, you can also compare the mean between 3 groups. Yeah. And then you can also, using SPSS, you can get a general linear model. Whether is there a relationship between 2 variables? Yeah? Is there a correlation? Is it all this you can find in your data analysis. Yeah. Okay. Report is a textual word made with a specific intention for relaying information or counting certain event in the widely presentable form. Descriptive statistic. This provide technique for summarizing data with statistic chart and report. Okay. Then we also have tables, which provide attractive, flexible display of frequency, percentage, and other statistics. You can also compare mean between groups, yeah, difference among 2 or more means in their values for another variable. So GLM, all that what I listed down, here is a very brief example of what is general linear model. So this provide technique of testing univariate, multivariate. Univariate means you have only one variable. Then multivariate, you have more than one variable. Yeah, or you do repeated measure. All these terms I've used before in my videos. Repeated measure means the same observation, you do it few times. For example, you're going to talk about motivation. So you do motivation today. After 2 weeks, you do another motivation talk. After another 2 weeks, you do another motivation talk. So this one is called repeated measures. Yeah. Correlate. Correlate means, is there any relationship between number of hours studying and number of hours practicing the skills? Yeah. Is there any relationship? So we say correlate. So you want to find between 2 variables. Is there any relationship? A person perform well in clinical study. Why perform well in clinical? Because he has more hours of practice. So do they correlate? Yeah, we can do all that in SPSS. Scale. This provide reliability. This also I have discussed before. Reliability, validity, whether all your questions that you do in your questionnaire, do they really answer your research question. All right. Non-parametric test. Non-parametric test, for one sample or two sample, paired or independent sample. We have parametric and non-parametric tests. That one I will talk later. In this class now, I'm just going to talk about what is SPSS, what are the features. Now I'm talking about the features that you have in SPSS, right? Then we can also plot graph, bar graph, line graph, yeah, multiple line graph. Okay, like example here, this is a bar graph. Yeah, bar graph. You do comparison between two groups, or you're doing comparison within SES, social economy status group, the B40 group, the T40 group, yeah, the T20 group, and so on. So we can do a comparison, because when you present in a form of charts, it is more interesting, and people easy to understand, because whoever read your proposal or your research, not necessary they must be a academician, they could be anybody. So when they read, they see all this graph and all that, it will be very it will also be impressive and easy for a person who don't have any statistic knowledge to understand it better. That is the reason that we present it in a form of graph. So like here, you can see the temperature, it varies. Yeah, day 1, day 2, day 3. Yeah, SPSS, by using SPSS, you can also do this. And you can also generate a simple pie chart or bar chart, box plot. We say we can also show box plot. We must know. That's why when you have the data, you cannot simply analyze. You must see whether it's relevant or not. Your test that you do, is it relevant or not? Yeah, you need to compare. So if you think a block box is important, you want to show the medium, you want to show the extreme cases. Extreme cases is outlier. Outlier means all your data falling in between the category. Then suddenly you see one value is very out from the value. For example, your patients are aged between 20 to 40. Then suddenly when you key in the data, you accidentally key in is 99 years old. So it's considered as a outlier. Yeah, outlier. All right. So this one we call as a pie chart. When you're doing, you can show percentage lah. Percentage of maybe gender, yeah, percentage, percentage of attitude, knowledge, yeah, percentage lah. So this one is a chart. This is called as box plot. What is the function of a box plot? You want to show the medium. Medium. So where your data falls, within which category. You see, for X, sales. For the X group, you see sales is very low, the medium. For Y, where is the medium? So it shows the 25% and the 50% and the 75%. All this can be done in SPSS. We also have normal PP plot, normal QQ plot, yeah, and also we have sequence. This one is considered as normal PP plot. This is normal PP plot of regression, yeah. So you want to see whether there is a relationship between expected and observed. Yeah. All right, next one. Advantage. What is the advantage of SPSS? It is user-friendly, that most packages are now only catching up to it. So it's very advanced, yeah. It is popular, and certainly not a reason for choosing a statistical package. Many data sets are easily loaded into it, and other programs can easily import. That means you can convert your Excel, you can convert to SPSS, yeah. So if you keep your data in SPSS, you can, in Excel, you can convert it to SPSS, save as. So this is a sample of a questionnaire. Yeah, questionnaire. So what is the country of birth? How old are you? Gender, religion. Yeah. So and 1 until 7, you can get varieties of answer. So if country of birth. So for example, you're talking about state, all the state. This one is, I think, is a US questionnaire. So country, which part of the world are you born? Yeah. Uh, so you have a variation of answer. How old are you? So here also you can get a variation. That's why we need to classify. Yeah. Zero, no zero. 20 to 25. I call it S1. 25 to 30, I call it S2. 30 to 35, I call it S3. So we categorize it. So when we enter the data, it will be easier. If not, you will have so many different age group here. So we create a age group. Okay, gender, no problem, male or female. It's either going to be male or female. But nowadays they also add, yeah, the third gender. Yeah. So it's male, female, and the other gender. They call it as other gender. Yeah. And then religion, not much variation. The program you have enrolled in depends on what kind of program is given in the university. Your monthly income. Okay, your monthly income, your patient could be 1,000, could be some of them earning 10,000. So there is a lot of variation. When you have variation, you group them. Yeah, 1,000 to 5,000 one group. Yeah, then or it's better 1,000 to 2,000, or 1,000 to 3,000, 3 to 6, something like that. You group them so that your answers, especially when you have a lot of data, you are getting your questionnaire, they're giving your questionnaire to few thousands of people, then you will have a lot of problem analyzing the data. All right, number 8. Number 8, here you are going to give their preference. Whether you strongly agree, you agree, or neutral, disagree, or strongly disagree. Sometimes some of the researcher, they don't like to put in neutral. Yeah, they don't like to put neutral because they say that some of them just simply answer, just simply put neutral. Yeah, simply put neutral. Okay, or they don't want to think. But it's good to put neutral. It's good to put neutral because when the person don't know much about the issue you're talking about, so they can put as neutral instead of taking sides. Yeah. All right. When you open a SPSS program, this is the program. Yeah. This is a program, and you open. This is how it looks like. Yeah. You have two here. One is data view. Another one is variable view. The default window will have a data editor. This is called as data editor. You have two sheets in the window. One is data view, one is variable view. Okay, I can show you here. SPSS. Mine is I have 26. You can also buy this SPSS through Shopee. Yeah, Shopee, of course, like it's a pirated one. You can buy from Shopee. This is version 26. So when I open, I'm showing you how it looks like. Okay, this one. Oh, not this one. This one no license. Wait, it's mine. Yeah. Okay, you can see here. This is what your data sheet will look like. Down here, you have here data view, and one more is variable view. You have two data. You're going to put all your data. This is your variable. So now variable, you can put what you want to put here. Okay, I want to talk about. Um, I want to talk about knowledge. You see more, if it's more, it will not show. It has to be less, okay, like SES. I exceeded this one, got some issue with the never mind. I continue with the slides first, yeah. Later I will show you if I have time. Okay, so we as you see, we have data view and variable view as I showed you just now. Okay, data. This is what I showed you just now. Yeah, when you open the menu, yeah, you here you can see this one is in data view. You can see all the numbers here, how many cases you have. All right, and then the data file is displayed in the data editor. So whatever you key in, I will maybe the next lesson I will share with you the what